And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. What do we need to know here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. And that's how this game gets started. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a good eye there. And a 2-1 on the way. And there's a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Abrams tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This to center field. And Guerrero is set down. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back here at the ballpark. Starting on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Going to count 1-2. And another ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Here's Lane Thomas. Swings through that one. 0-1. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
And downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting first, the designated hitter.
2 outs. Base is empty. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Next offering misses down and away. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
At the belt and fires. Fly ball down the line. Varsho after it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt.
Corbin back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And a pitch. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And here is Matt Chapman. First pitch just misses. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Off the plate, and now 3 balls and a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. To third, might be 2. Fired to second, on to Smith. 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
And a pitch. And ball 1. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next one misses. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Varsho makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
And now here is Ildemaro Vargas. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And the 1-0. That one missed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one outside, and that's ball 3. And the righty deals. There's a strike. Smith at first, 1 gone. There's a strike.
Count is full.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's going to be Jake Alou. There's a strike. One down, runners at second and third. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that's a little high.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Number 30 in the on-deck circle. Second and third here, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit for the Nats, number 30. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. In there at the knees. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Corbin back to work. And a foul ball. Varsho in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up. Here comes a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Corbin checks over to first, and he's back. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch, and he just misses. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comebacker to the mound. Flips it for 1. A sensational double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Here's George Springer. Grounded out his first time up. A little bit low. Varsho at third with 2 away. That's in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1.
1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. Out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. And a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball up the middle. Merrifield, jump throw across his body. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nationals go quietly, and we are still scoreless. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
To kick, the 3-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. And now the lefty. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped into center, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. Brandon Belt goes deep, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. And now the count is even. And there's a ball.
Down.
Chapman started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. Now all even up. Base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So a man aboard, and next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Back to the mound, and that squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed.
2-0.
Chapman on third with 2 out. That one down the line. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw into second. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Kiermaier now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, run comes in from second. It's 5-0. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Good eye right there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Two outs. On a line out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4, and here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
The pitch. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Fought off foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. And 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped left field. Varsho moving back for it. Looking up, and that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Dom Smith stands in. Fastball almost got him there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And here it comes.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ildemaro Vargas digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, Jake Alu.
And now up for Washington, Jake Alu. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's going to be Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Top of the zone for a called strike. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Oh, and 2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's even up. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Patrick Corbin is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Thaddeus Ward.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Belt. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Guerrero leads off first with one away. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. And the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Caught him looking for the K. One left for Toronto. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Washington, number 30. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Genesis Cabrera appears to be getting loose. Swanson, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
That missed inside. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Swing and a miss. 3-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Got 3-2.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-1. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Start of the sixth. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alejandro Kirk. Ward back to work. In the air, foul off first. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there, 0-1. Ward goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Knocks it down to the hole.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 gone, runner at first. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. There's a strike. Off loop to first. Varsho back on a dive. Next pitch is popped up. Smith makes the grab. That's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Man at first. Now here is Kevin Kiermaier, 1 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Varsho off of first with 2 away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And the batter is George Springer. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Nope.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left,
Nope, that's
and
foul.
it goes just foul. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Kicks and fires. That one drifts inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 5-1. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a tapper towards short. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. In for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Springer on the move. Snags it on the run. That is the inning. So 1 left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The pitch. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Abrams settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Vladdy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Machado.